Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Brendan Finnegan gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
In now is John Jay. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway tonight from the Queen City as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Ready on 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Number 32 goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. His batting average is on the rise right now, and if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span, so he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Stepping in, Mark Summers. Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Buster Posey.
Stepping into the box, Buster Posey. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him. Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Ready on 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Started that swing a bit too early. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gutierrez is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In is Joey Votto now. His past meetings with Samardzija, he's gone 2 for 6. Samardzija's ready. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We are still scoreless. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Into the windup and the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Into the box, Christian Colon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. On to first, and there are two down. Standing in, Alberto Crespo. He comes into the game with his average right at the 300 mark, so it's been a good start to the season for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to short. Cozart has it. Throw on to first, a three-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Striding in, number 33, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Now in the box, Zach Cozart. First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Jeff Samardzija. 9-1-2 due up.
Jeff Samardzija.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off to get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Into the box, John Jay. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Ready for another chance? Mark Summers. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Get together, Red. You can do it, Red. Come on.
Ready with the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? That's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Franklin Gutierrez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Let's shut him down here.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Brandon Crawford.
In now, Brandon Crawford. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, number 32. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Brendan Finnegan. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. San Francisco leads this one 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Christian Colon. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Christian Colon.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Number 33 is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Alberto Crespo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alberto Crespo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Samardzija.
Into the box, Jeff Samardzija. That's popped up out towards short right field. Peraza ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 31.
Ready for another shot now. John Jay, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. Cozart is there. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And here's Jose Peraza back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
In is Joey Votto now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Riding in once again, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Samardzija sets. Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again, Mark Summers. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Popped up. Back behind second. Peraza is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Giants are down on 4 pitches, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 33. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Now another 1-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Digging in, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Eugenio Suarez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Standing in now, number 32, as Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. This is lifted out to left. Crespo giving chase. 2 gone. Scooter Gennett will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly over to Crawford at the bag, and the force play will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 54.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Center fielder number 32, Franklin Gutierrez.
Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In there for strike one.
Let's do it, Cincinnati!
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
In now, Christian Colon, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hamilton is there, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alberto Crespo, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Catcher, Jeff Samardzija.
Stepping in now, Jeff Samardzija, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Let's go, Cincy!
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Peraza. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. This one's flared out toward left. Crespo is over. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Billy Hamilton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Crespo will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chris Davis is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still down 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Mark Summers. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Settling in now, Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. High pop-up. Peraza takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he struck him out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, number 33. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jay has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly to first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tony Cingrani has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Chris Davis now. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani. He's 1 for 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duvall is there. He's got it 1 away. Brandon Crawford will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Comes set with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about, this will be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Christian Colon.
Striding in once again, Christian Colon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Lifted in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Number 32 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Tucker Barnhart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Samardzija gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail here 4-0. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Alberto Crespo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Alberto Crespo.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Votto will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
The pitcher, Samardzija.
Standing in, Jeff Samardzija. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder, John.
In now is John Jay. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. And here's Jose Peraza. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit hard down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Now at the plate, Billy Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ball 1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
And a fastball just a bit up. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey
In is Joey Votto now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Samardzija gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Jay to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Joey Votto. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
He was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to 3rd. Beautiful diving stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Jeff Samardzija notches his 3rd win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.